The assembly will please come to order. The chief clerk will call the roll.
Assembly members Anderson, Backus, Brown May, Carter, Cole, Considine, Dahlia, DeLong, Dickman, De Silva, Edgeworth, Flanagan, Gallant, Gonzalez, Goulding, Gurr, Hafen, Hanson, Hardy, Hibbets, Hunt, Jackson, Howdigi, Karras, Kasama, Koenig, LaRue Hatch, Marzola, Miller, Monroe Moreno, Moore, Mosca, Nadeem, Wynn, O'Neill, Orentlicker, Roth, Torres Fawcett, Watts, Brown May, Dickman, O'Neill, Speaker Yeager.
I am here. Assemblymember Howdigi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May the record reflect we have 38 members present, 2 absent, excused.
The record shall so reflect we have 38 members present, 2 absent excused, 2 vacancies. That means we do have a quorum. Would members of the assembly and guests please rise? We have the prayer this morning by Tony Corda, who is our assembly sergeant at arms.
Let us pray. Holy Lord, we thank you for gathering us safely together for this very important purpose. Though these legislators had hoped that the session task was complete, they know that there is always work to be done, and they are now here to finish the job. Send them your spirit with the love and guidance they need to work together, to listen to one another, and to find the common ground required to serve this as state citizens. They have difficult matters to address, ones that need serious thought and pose significant challenges. We pray that you grant them the wisdom and fortitude to break down these issues at hand, discern the voices of their communities, and to make the tough decisions necessary for the good of all Nevadans. In your holy name we pray, amen.
Amen. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Assemblymember Howdigi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May we please go to order of business 1?
Order of business 1.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May the record reflect Assemblymember O'Neill is present.
The record shall so reflect. I will now appoint Assembly members Mosca, Gonzalez, and Dickman to serve as a temporary committee on credentials to examine the credentials of Blaine Osborne and Jason Patchett. The committee will be about its business. If there are no objections, the Assembly will be in brief recess while credentials are examined by the temporary committee on credentials. I would just ask all of you to stay in the chamber, please. The Assembly will come back to order. The Chief Clerk will read the committee report.
Mr. Speaker, your temporary Committee on Credentials has had the credentials of the Assembly member appointees under consideration and begs to leave report that the following persons have been and are duly appointed members of the Assembly of the 36th Special Session of the Legislature of the State of Nevada. That's Blaine Osborne and Jason Patchett. Signed, Erica Mosca, Chair.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the adoption of the report.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor of adopting the report, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. I will now appoint a committee of two consisting of Assembly members Marzola and Cole to escort Chief Justice Douglas Herndon of the Nevada Supreme Court to the reading rostrum to administer the oath of office to Blaine Osborne and Jason Patchett. Thank you for being here, Chief Justice. And if I could have Mr. Osborne and Mr. Patchett come forward to right in front of where the Chief Justice is standing, he will go ahead and swear you in.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was pushing the wrong one, sorry. You know, I've been here once before, I think, so I should have remembered that, right? But that was very kind. Thank you for welcoming me. And Mr. Speaker and all the members of the Assembly, thank you for inviting me to be here today so that I could help you out getting started with your session. More importantly, just as a Nevada citizen, thank you all. I know special sessions aren't always that popular, but I know that on behalf of my family and I, we appreciate you all being here to continue taking care of business on behalf of the state and all of us as citizens. Gentlemen, if each of you would raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and that I will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty to the same, any ordinance, resolution, or law of any state notwithstanding, and that I will well and faithfully perform all the duties of the office of member of the Nevada State Assembly in and for my district on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Under the pains and penalties of perjury. All right, gentlemen, congratulations and good luck to you. I got permission to tell you all real quickly that I just drove in from Tonopah this morning where we're having the first ever Rural Judges Conference, and I promised all of those judges that I would express my thanks to you all again for funding the ability of us to have the first ever Rural Judges Conference. It's going great so far, but thank you very much.
Assemblymember Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Chief Justice Herndon be given a unanimous vote of thanks for administering the oath this morning. Thank you.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. The appointed committee will escort Chief Justice Herndon to the bar of the Assembly. The members of the Assembly will please rise. The chief clerk will call the roll of those assembly members who have just received the oath of office.
Assemblymember Osborne. Assemblymember Patchett.
Assemblymember Howdegee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May the record reflect we have 41 members present, 1 absent excused.
The record shall so reflect, and a warm welcome and congratulations to our 2 newest members of the legislature. We look forward to serving with you, and thank you for making the decision and the sacrifice to be a part of this body. I will now appoint Assembly members Torres Fawcett, Watts, and Hanson to notify the Senate that the Assembly is organized and ready for business. I will now appoint Assembly members Miller, Mosca, and O'Neill to notify the Governor's office that the Assembly is organized and ready for business. The Assembly will stand at ease while the committees go about their business. And again, everyone, if you could do your best to remain in the chamber, perfectly fine to socialize with one another. We haven't seen each other in quite some time, but if you could stay close to the chamber, please. We'll be in a brief recess. The assembly will come back to order. Assemblymember Mosca. Thank you. Members, we'll go back into a brief recess, but please do not leave the chamber. We expect our other committee to be back here very shortly. The assembly will come back to order. Assemblymember Torres Fawcett.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Senate has been informed that the Assembly is organized and ready for business, and clerks as always.
Thank you and welcome back to the chamber. Members of the body, I wanted to let you know that Assemblymember Monroe Moreno has decided to step down as the Speaker pro tempore. And so before we address that item, I wanted to take a moment to thank her for serving in that role over the past several years. She has done an amazing job and been an amazing source of support for me. So before we address that, if we could all just give Assemblymember Monroe Moreno a round of applause for her service, please. And seeing that we now have a vacancy in the office of Speaker Pro Tem, nominations are now in order for Speaker Pro Tem, Assemblymember Monroe Moreno.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Before the nomination, order business 15.
Order business 15.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It has been my honor to serve in this body. As you all know, I've already announced I will not be returning to the legislature next legislative session. I'll be running for another office. It has been my distinct pleasure to serve my community and to serve with all of you all. And a number of firsts in my life happened in this building, being the first African-American woman to ever be in leadership in this body as the assistant majority leader, and then to be voted into
Speaker Pro Tem by all of you, not once, but twice, has been a distinct honor. We've passed some amazing legislation in this body for our communities, and during this special session, we will continue to do that. This is my 6th special session, serving more special sessions than regular sessions, kind of crazy, but that's the way life is in the legislature. But I believe as a leader, when you have a responsibility to make sure that you're building the bench, and knowing that I will not be back here, you all deserve to have a leader that's stepping in now. To be Speaker Pro Tem, we have to be in a body together because you vote on who that Speaker Pro Tem is. So I couldn't do this before or after. It had to be today on this first day. Like I said, it's been my honor to be an African-American woman in this space. So that little black girls all over this country, this state, that little Latina girls, because my children are Afro-Latina, and my grandchildren are multiracial. When they look and see you can be absolutely anything you want to be if you work hard enough for it. So, because I'm not coming back, I wanted to make sure that you have a leader that's put in place today to champion you into the next legislative session. And I believe that leader is Assemblymember Marzola, who is a single mom, an immigrant, a small business owner, and has been a dynamic leader in this body without having a title to do so. She is now the new caucus chair for the Assembly Caucus, but even before that, she's been mentoring members of this body. So, Mr. Speaker, with great honor and pleasure, I would like to nominate Assemblymember Elaine Marzola as the next Speaker Pro Tem for the Assembly body.
Assemblymember Hafen.
I second that motion.
Assemblymember Hafen has seconded the motion. You have heard the nomination. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. Congratulations, Assemblymember Marzola.
Speaker, the committee from the Senate is at the bar of the Assembly.
Please come into the Assembly chamber. Welcome, Assemblymember Pazina, or sorry, Senator Pazina.
Thank you so much. It's been a little while. Mr. Speaker, the Senate is organized and ready for business in a very timely and speedy fashion.
Thank you so much. We look forward to working with you this special session.
The same. Thank you.
Okay, we are now going to go to Order of Business 6, Communications.
Office of the Governor, November 12th, 2025. The Honorable Steve Yeager.
Assemblymember Howdiggy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the Assembly dispense with the reading of the Governor's proclamation convening the legislature into special session, and that the proclamation be entered into the journal.
I'm not going to recognize that motion just yet because I have been informed that the chief clerk must read the full letter from the governor before we get to waiving of the reading of the proclamation. So we will stay in Order of Business 6 and allow the chief clerk to read the full letter, and then I'll come to Assemblymember Howdiggy. So please.
The Honorable Steve Yeager, Speaker of the Nevada State Assembly, 401 South Carson Street, Carson City, Nevada, 89701. To the honorable members of the Nevada State Assembly, the state of Nevada and its citizens continue to demonstrate resilience in the face of significant challenges. Over the past several months, Nevada has weathered both major cyber attack and the impacts of a federal government shutdown. Though the state is poised to emerge stronger after overcoming these hurdles, it is clear that new laws are needed to help Nevada respond more effectively to similar crises in the future. Moreover, given that what has transpired since June, certain issues from prior legislative sessions warrant renewed attention, as do several appropriations requiring further review. Nevadans urgently need thoughtful, effective laws that enhance public safety, expand access to quality health care, create good-paying jobs, strengthen the state's cybersecurity infrastructure, and establish emergency safeguards for families in need during times of crisis. Additionally, it is essential to address and correct the unintended consequences of prior legislation to ensure that the state policies continue to serve the best interests of all Nevadans. Article 5, Section 9, subsection 1 of the Nevada Constitution authorizes the governor to convene a special session of the Nevada State Legislature by proclamation on extraordinary occasions. Accordingly, I have issued such a proclamation calling the legislature into special session and identifying specific matters for its consideration. Best wishes in your deliberations. Respectfully submitted, Joe Lombardo, Governor of Nevada. A proclamation by the
Assemblymember
governor.
Hadegay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May we go to Order of Business 8?
Order Business 8.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the Assembly dispense with the reading of the Governor's proclamation convening the legislature into special session and that the proclamation be entered into today's journal.
You have heard the motion to dispense with the reading of the 4-page proclamation from the governor. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. We will go back to Order Business 6, Communications. We'll go to Order Business. We'll stay on Order Business 8, Motions, Resolutions, and Notices.
Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 1, introduced by the Committee on Legislative Operations and Elections, adopts the joint rules of the Senate and Assembly for the 36th special session of the Nevada Legislature.
Assemblymember Hadegay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the adoption of Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 1.
Assemblymember Hadegay has moved for the adoption of Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 1. Remarks? Assemblymember Hadegay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 1 sets out the joint standing rules of the Assembly and the Senate for the 36th special session. A copy of them is available online for everyone to review.
Are there any further remarks? All those in favor of adopting Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 1, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. The resolution is ordered immediately transmitted to the Senate. Assemblymember Hadegay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. 1 minute recess?
1 minute recess. The Assembly will come back to order. We'll go back to order business 8, motions, resolutions, and notices.
Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 2, introduced by Assembly Committee on Legislative Operations and Elections, authorizes certain reimbursements for travel. End of resolution.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the adoption of Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 2.
Assemblymember Howdigee has moved for the adoption of Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 2. Are there any remarks? Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 2 authorizes certain reimbursement for travel.
Are there any further remarks? Seeing none, all those in favor of adopting Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 2, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. A resolution is ordered immediately transmitted to the Senate.
Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 3, introduced by the Committee on Legislative Operations and Elections, authorizes certain reimbursement for legislator security. End of resolution.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the adoption of Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 3.
Assemblymember Howdigee has moved for the adoption of Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 3. Remarks? Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 3 authorizes certain reimbursement for legislator security.
Are there any further remarks? Seeing none, all those in favor of adopting Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 3, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. A resolution is adopted and ordered immediately transmitted to the Senate.
Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 4, introduced by the Committee on Public Safety and Security, directs the Joint Interim Standing Committee on the Judiciary to conduct a study relating to road safety.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 4 be referred to your Committee on Public Safety.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 4 will be referred to the Committee on Public Safety and Security.
Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 5, introduced by the Committee on Health and Wellness, directs the Joint Interim Standing Committee on Government Affairs to conduct an interim study on the activities of federal officials engaging in the investigation or enforcement of immigration laws in this state. End of resolution.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 5 be referred to your Committee on Health and Wellness.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. Assembly Concurrent Resolution Number 5 will be referred to the Committee on Health and Wellness.
Assembly Resolution Number 1, introduced by the Committee on Legislative Operations and Elections, provides for the appointment of Assembly attaches. End of resolution.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the adoption of Assembly Resolution Number 1.
Assemblymember Howdigee has moved for the adoption of Assembly Resolution Number 1. Are there any remarks? Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Assembly Resolution Number 1 provides for the appointment of the Assembly attaches for the special session.
Are there any further remarks? Hearing none, all those in favor of adopting Assembly Resolution Number 1, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. The resolution is adopted.
Assembly Resolution Number 2, introduced by the Committee on Legislative Operations and Elections, provides that no allowances will be paid for the 36th special sessions for periodicals, stamps, stationery, or communications. End of resolution.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the adoption of Assembly Resolution Number 2.
Assemblymember Howdigee has moved for the adoption of Assembly Resolution Number 2. Are there any remarks? Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Assembly Resolution Number 2 provides that no allowances will be paid for the 36th special session for periodicals, stamps, stationery, or communications.
Are there any further remarks? Hearing none, all those in favor of adopting Assembly Resolution Number 2 signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. The resolution is adopted and ordered to enrollment. At this time, I will appoint members to the select committees for the special session, with the first names being chair and the second being vice chair. I will now appoint the following members to the Select Committee on Jobs and Economy. Assembly members Monroe Moreno, Backus, Anderson, Carter, Howdigee, Mosca, Torres Fawcett, Watts, Yeager, Hafen, Hibbets, Kasama, Koenig, and O'Neill. I will appoint the following members to the Select Committee on Health and Wellness. Assembly members Brown May, Wynn, De Silva, Flanagan, Goulding, Hunt, Jackson, LaRue Hatch, Nadeem, DeLong, Dickman, Edgeworth, Gallant, and Osborne. I will now appoint the following members to the Select Committee on Public Safety and Security. Assembly members Miller, Marzola, Considine, Dahlia, Gonzalez, Karras, Roth, Moore, Orentlicker, Cole, Gurr, Hanson, Hardy, and Patchett. Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Staying under Order of Business 8, I move that Assembly Standing Rule 52.5, which pertains to notices, be suspended throughout the 36th special session.
Assemblymember Howdigee has moved Assembly Standing Rule 52.5, which pertains to notices, be suspended throughout the 36th special session. Are there any remarks on the motion? Seeing no remarks, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the reprinting of all amended bills and resolutions be dispensed with for the balance of this special session.
You have heard the motion. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. That will take us to Order Business 9, Introduction, First Reading, and Reference of Bills.
Assembly Bill 1, introduced by the Committee on Health and Wellness, revises provisions relating to the governmental administration. Assembly Bill Number 2, introduced by Jobs and Economy. Committee on Jobs and Economy, revises provisions relating to alcoholic beverages. Assembly Bill 3, introduced by Public Safety and Security, revises provisions relating to public office. Assembly Bill Number 4, introduced by the Committee on Public Safety and Security, revises provisions relating to public safety. Assembly Bill Number 5, introduced by the Select Committee on Jobs and Economy, enacts the Nevada Studio Infrastructure Jobs and Workforce Training Act. Assembly Bill 6, introduced by the Select Committee on Public Safety and Security, revises provisions governing traffic laws.
Assemblymember Howdigee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Assembly Bills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 be referred to the committees as listed on today's agenda.
Assemblymember LaRue Hatch, that would be a point of order. It's not a votable motion to object. So if you want to object, you can object, but the motion on the table is whether to refer these bills. I have not referred them without objection. I haven't taken a vote on the motion yet.
So, according to Rule 109, everyone wants to look at their standing rules, is on ASR 19. It says on first reading that any member can reject and that it is a motion that is voted on by a majority of the members. That is what I am requesting.
Mr. Speaker, 1 minute recess.
We'll be in a 1-minute recess. Members, if you could please return to your seats, that will help me to know that we've got everyone present.
Mic check 1 2. Zoom, you there? Check check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Am I coming through?
Hey, Steph, we hear you. Check 1 2 1 2. We're going to turn you up a little.
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Am I coming through?
We're going to turn you up a little.
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Mic check 1 2.
Thank you. Sounds good.
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6. Is the level high enough now? Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Can you count for me, Brew?
Hey, Steph, we're there. Can you hear us now? Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6. Thumbs up. Success. Thanks. Bye.
Loud and clear. Thank you.
Members, before we come back from recess, we're going to give Assemblymember Osborne a chance to introduce his family to the body. They've been sitting patiently waiting to be introduced, but we cannot go to Order Business 15 until we dispose of Order Business 8. So to give him the opportunity to introduce his folks, we will now, again, we're still in recess right now, but we'll go to Assemblymember Osborne to introduce his guests. Assemblymember, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. During this recess, I'd like to just take a quick second to introduce my guests. I'm incredibly proud and honored to have them here with me today. First, my wife, Dr. Natalie Osborne, who is a first-year resident at University of Nevada, Reno, and was also a legislative assistant for my colleague from District 20, and that's actually how we met, so this is a very special moment for us. And then, of course, my parents, Russ and Dara Osborne, who are also now my constituents, and so that is also very, very cool. And so I couldn't be here without their love and support, and really appreciate that, appreciate them being here with me today. It's a tremendous honor, and so I would just ask that you all help me make them feel welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember, and feel free to stay if you'd like, but if you want to exit the chamber, that's fine as well. We'll see how much more business we have. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the Assembly will come back from recess, we'll come back to order. And so I've had a chance to confer with our legal counsel. I want to thank him for coming down, and I think we have a path forward on how we proceed from this moment. So before we do that, I want to go to Assemblymember Howdigy for just a moment. Assemblymember Howdigy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May we please go to Order of Business 1?
Order Business 1.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May the record reflect Assemblymember Tracy Brown May is present.
The record shall so reflect that Assemblymember Brown May is present and participating remotely via permission of the Speaker as granted in our rules. So here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. We're first going to take a motion for the 5 bills that were moved to be referred to committee without objection. So that would be all the bills other than Assembly Bill 5. We'll take that first, then we'll come back and we'll deal with Assemblymember LaRue Hatch's motion on Assembly Bill 5. And then what we do after that will depend on how that motion goes. So for the moment, the motion on the table, because there has not been an objection on the other 4 bills, would be for Assembly Bill 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 to be referred to the committee as listed on today's agenda. So seeing no discussion on that motion, all those in favor of referring those 5 bills, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. Those 5 bills are referred to the committees listed on the agenda. Now back to Assemblymember LaRue Hatch's motion. Her motion was to reject Assembly Bill 5 on first reading, meaning that if that motion is successful, the bill is rejected and cannot be considered in the special session. That would normally be a voice vote, but I'm going to go ahead and make that a board vote in the interest of transparency. So at this time, I'm going to ask the Chief Clerk to open the roll. And again, this motion, a yes vote on this motion rejects Assembly Bill 5 so that it cannot be considered in this session. A no vote rejects the motion and allows the bill to continue on its normal course. So we'll go ahead. Okay, at this time, we're going to
Mr. Speaker, point of order. Rule 126 states that remote technology is only allowed under exceptional circumstances, and I would like to know what is the exceptional circumstance in this technology vote.
Assemblymember Brown May has personal matters to attend to in Las Vegas. I don't feel like it'd be appropriate for me to put those matters on the public record, but I have determined in consultation with legal counsel that remote participation is appropriate in this circumstance. Okay, we will now open the roll on Assembly Member LaRue Hatch's motion. And the Chief Clerk will ask Assembly Member Brown May how she'd like to vote.
Assembly Member Brown May, how do you vote?
No.
Okay, I will close the roll. The yeses are 21, the nos are 21. That means the motion does fail. Having failed to receive a majority of members present, the motion fails. Assemblymember Howdigi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Order of Business 9.
Order of Business 9.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Assembly Bill 5 be referred to your Committee on Jobs and Economy.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay? Nay. Motion carries. The bill will be so referred to the Committee on Jobs and Economy. Assemblymember Howdigi.
May we please go back to Order of Business 8, please?
Order of Business 8.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the persons listed on the Nevada Legislature's press accreditation list dated November 13th, 2025, be accepted as accredited press representatives, that they be assigned space at the press table in the Assembly chamber, and that they be allowed the use of appropriate broadcasting facilities, and that the list be included in this day's journal.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay? Motion carries. Okay, members, that concludes the formal business of this morning's agenda. We are going to go to Order of Business 15, remarks from the floor. Just to remind members, you need to press your speak button, so I know you'd like to speak under Order of Business 15. And then under our rules, you'll have 3 minutes to provide any comments that you may like. Assemblymember Patchett, did you want to speak under this Order of Business 15?
Order of Business number 15, Mr. Speaker. Yes, please. Just as a brief introduction, thank you for your support today. I'm grateful to be here, excited. I recognize that this appointment comes with great trust and honor, and I'm grateful and appreciate that trust and honor, and do so with all my heart. I know at the same time that I was not appointed to this position to be honored or be glorified in myself, right? I am here to serve the constituents of Assembly District 19. And I do so with all the energy of my soul, and I will do so throughout the remaining term that I've been appointed to. I'd also like to introduce my family. They're not here presently. They're watching online. Today happens to be my wife's birthday, so I'd like to wish her a happy birthday. And I told her I'd take her out when I get back, so hopefully this doesn't last too long. So, or maybe it should last long. Maybe she'll forget, and I can get away with something. We've been married 23 years. We have 4 children. Our oldest is 22, and he's working and doing school at Nevada State University. We have a 20-year-old, well, soon-to-be 20-year-old, who is actually serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He is currently in Hope, Arkansas, the birthplace of our former President Bill Clinton. If you didn't know, I didn't know that, so I learned something. And he's doing well. And then our youngest is a freshman at high school, and her name is Bella. As many of you know, our 3rd child was hit and killed by a reckless driver in 2022. We engaged as a family with a legislative effort to increase the penalties for reckless driving in Nevada. So I got to know many of you through that process, and it's probably why I'm standing here today. I look forward to the remaining term and working with each of you. And again, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Assembly Member, and welcome to the chamber. Assembly Member Carter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As evidenced by the confusion and delay, we just witnessed an unprecedented attack on working-class Nevadans who are already reeling from repeated attacks from the current federal administration. We have a jobs bill that represents an opportunity to create good-paying jobs for working-class Nevadans, particularly for our minority communities who have too often been left out of our state's economic growth. It's disappointing to see progress delayed by procedural maneuvers that not only stalls opportunity, but also debate and collaboration. We are elected to participate in the legislative process through open debate, collaboration, and compromise, not obstruction. Nevadans deserve a government that does not play political games with livelihoods.
Thank you, Assembly Member. Do we have any other order of business 15? Assembly Member Hanson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We are under order business 15, correct?
We are in order of business 15.
I come before you today in response to some remarks. Grateful to have new people in the legislature. And I am serving in the minority. I'm grateful that there are processes that protect the minority, and we call those parliamentary procedures. And so it's not obstruction, it's an opportunity. If you're familiar with how floor debate goes and how the process works and hearings work, the transparency should occur in hearings that are before the public, should occur with conversations in caucuses and with leadership. And so when a minority view feels they aren't getting a fair shake, they have the protection and the check to use parliamentary procedures. So that's not obstruction. I think we would all agree that we at some point in time have been in a minority. And so I respect this institution. I respect my colleagues on both sides of the aisle. I appreciate decorum, and I think that, you know, for the most part, we do practice that. And so I just wanted to make that clear, that parliamentary procedures exist to help protect the minority so that we can all have a say. Thank you.
Thank you, Assembly Member Hanson. Assembly Member LaRue Hatch.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wasn't planning to speak, but I would like to echo my colleagues' concerns. I feel like what we just saw was democracy at work, and I do have concerns that we are in an emergency special session considering bills that the public has not gotten to see, and I am especially concerned that we are allowing remote participation for our member, which I believe is right, while we are not allowing it for the public. And I think that it is critical that we are allowing the public into this, that we will be allowing phone calls into our hearings, and that we will be opening this entire process for transparency for Nevadans. Thank you.
Thank you, Assembly Member LaRue Hatch. Is there any other order of business 15? Assembly Member Howdigi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Seeing no other business before this body, I move that the Assembly stand adjourned until Friday, November 14th at the hour of 1 p.m. Before we adjourn, Mr. Speaker, I would like to make some announcements to the body. All three committees that were formed today will be meeting at 2 p.m. for bill hearings, so please report to your committees at 2 p.m. Seeing no other business before us, Mr. Speaker, I move that the Assembly stand adjourned until Friday, November 14th at the hour of 1 p.m.
Assembly Member Howdigi has moved that the Assembly stand adjourned until Friday, November 14th, 2025 at the hour of 1 p.m. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. Motion carries. We are adjourned.